Hey everybody, Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And it is time for another episode of the Monday Night War. We're here in Wales. It is a very sunny morning, but it's about to get dark because the forces of chaos are meeting on a disruptive battlefield to engage in some ultra-violence. It's Emperor's Children versus Alpha Legion, Chaos Brethren taking on Chaos Brethren. Who will win? Let's find out. So here we are on the verdant fields of Brobnar. We are fighting in this rather luscious, compared to how war-torn and horrible some of the rest of Brobnar is. We were going to call it Green Hill Zone Act 1. And we are fighting for control of this, the waifu of legend. Now, the reason that the Emperor's Children want this statue is, well, pretty obvious. They want it for the plot. But the Alpha Legion have possibly encrypted some data within her Wi-Fi waifu tendencies, and they do not want to let go of their best lady to these horrible, lusty perverts. So that's why we're fighting, but let's find out what we're doing as we go over here to the open war cards. Now, these have been shuffled, so I have no idea what they are. So we are doing search and secure as our objective. We are, we're doing a side to side, which is going to be great. And the twist is going to be Tempest. Models receive the benefit of light cover if they are more than 18 inches away from the attacking unit. That's perfect. That's right down for me. So let's go and have a look at search and secure. So the players roll off, starting with the winner. Each player alternates placing objective markers numbered 1 to 6 until 6 have been set up. Each objective marker must be more than 6 inches away from the edge of the battlefield and more than 12 inches away from any other objective marker. At the start of each battle round after the first, randomly select one objective marker on the battlefield by rolling a d6 and remove that objective marker from the battlefield. Each player scores 1 victory point for each objective marker they control at the end of their turn. The player with the most victory points at the end of the battle is the winner. Right, so that's what we're doing. That's where we're playing on, but let's find out what we're bringing to the table. And here we are with the Emperor's Children list. I am starting things off with my HQ, a Demon Prince of Slaanesh, who is rocking the Malefic Talons, which means that he will be able to do lots of close combat damage. And he's also got the Warlord trait Glutton for Punishment, which means that you reduce all damage coming into him by 1. And he's also rocking an artifact called the Raiment Repulsive, which means he can reroll all attacks, all wounds, and charges. It's a pretty beefy boy, to say the least. Then, as support, we've got a Terminator Sorcerer here who is rocking Delightful Agonies and Prescience as well. Nothing too special about him. The Mauler Fiend is next. Big pink boy over here with Lasher Tendrils, so he's very good at close combat. We have 3 Obliterators over here with their flesh metal guns, all the funs. We have a 10-man squad of Noise Marines over here. 3 of them are rocking Sonic Blasters and the rest chain swords and bolt pistols. And the very loud and proud Chaos Rhino with a combi bolter on the top. That is 1,000 points on the nose, so let's take a look and see what Beanie is bringing to the table. So, Beanie, tell us what you are bringing to the table.
Okay, so we'll start here with my HQ, and this is my Warlord, the Sorcerer, who has the Drake Scale Plate Armour, which gives him a 2-up save and allows him to ignore mortal wounds on 5-up.
Nice.
He has Prescience and Delightful Agonies, and he also has the Warlord trait of Demon-Infused Power from Shadow Spear, so he gets +1 strength, and he can reroll the damage on his D3 for his force weapons.
That is rough.
Yeah. Then I have a Master of Possession who has Cursed Earth and Infernal Power, and that's all he's got going.
Okay.
And then to accompany him in the Elite slot, we have 2 Greater Possessed who are coming in to just do some punching. And next to them is a Deradeo, which I've had to pay 1 command point for Martial Legacy for, but he has the 2 Anvilus autocannons, he has the missile pods on top, and he also has 2 twin heavy bolters.
Yes, he does. I'm not looking forward to facing him.
Right, so here we just have a bog standard Chaos Space Marine unit with, well, what you see is what you get. Sure. A 10-man unit of my cultists. And then in the heavy support we have a Venom Crawler and 2 Obliterators.
Oh, yeah.
1,000 points on the new.
Everyone loves the Obliterators. They're so much fun. I love the randomness of it. But yeah, that's what we're bringing to the table. This is where we're playing. You know what we're doing now. So all it's time to do is roll off, do deployment, and pray to many gods for good rolls. Let's get it on. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here we are after deployment. The Emperor's Children Mauler Fiend is taking up position here in the shadow, or sunlight, as the case may be in this case, of this ruin here, ready to advance down the field. We also have the Demon Prince, who is right next to the Noise Marines inside their Chaos Rhino, and they are just looking to tear up and try and capture these objectives. Just for the record, these are where the 6 objectives are on the map. We've got they're quite spread out, but they're all in pretty tasty positions. Beanie is already on 2 of them. There's one at the back over here as well. It's in this. Yeah, so he's managed to get, he's going to have 2 victory points, even if he stays still at the beginning of this one here. I've pushed mine a little bit further up because I need to advance up. And my boys are in the sky over here, the Obliterators and the Sorcerer and Terminator armor, and the Noise Marines are inside the Rhino. That's it for the deployment for me. And on the other side, the Alpha Legion have taken up position here in this rocky outcrop next to Objective 6. We also have the Derodeo and the Sorcerer that are ready to unleash the huge volley of cannon fire down the valley there. And we also have, just in the ruins on the far side of the map, the Chaos Cultist ready to take position on maybe an objective there, and the Venom Crawler, the one of the Greater Possessed, and the what's the name of this guy again? Master of Possession, who are ready to advance forward to potentially capture Objective 5. Beanie's also put his Obliterators and one of the Greater Possessed in the sky as well. So that's been the deployment. We're now going to roll off and see who gets turn 1. Let's do it. And before the battle begins, I am paying 2 CP for combat elixirs to add +1 to the toughness characteristics of my Noise Marines, which means that they are toughness 5. Noish.
I have need of another victim.
So here we are after Alpha Legion turn 1 movement. The Chaos Space Marines are staying put. They are doing a fantastic job, as Beanie says. And the Derodeo has moved up with the Sorcerer over here, getting themselves ready for
I advanced him, just so people know.
Sure, he's been advanced as well, just so that he's got a big line of sight to pretty much everything on the battlefield for when I drop in my Obliterators and stuff later. The Venom Crawler, the Master of Possession, and the Greater Possessed have all advanced up here. The Venom
Crawler didn't need to.
Didn't need to advance because he moves very, very quickly. Now has the choice of either the Mauler Fiend at the back there or potentially the Rhino that's hiding behind the cover over there. And the Chaos Cultists have moved up and captured that objective. So all in all, Beanie is holding
3 objectives.
3 objectives.
Not that one, because I needed to keep them within...
Not bad at all. Yeah, so he's holding 3 objectives there, but there is some shooting to be done. There's probably no smite range stuff, but are you going to do anything in the psychic power?
Yes, I am. With him especially.
Sure. Okay, so we're casting, what's it called? Cursed Earth.
Cursed Earth on a 7.
Ooh.
Yeah, my psychic face! I'm going to command point that.
Okay.
No! Well,
okay.
that was good.
Okay, next up.
I don't think he's in smite range.
No, I don't think so.
And there's no point in giving him infernal power, because I don't want to risk the perils.
Yeah, no, fair enough. What about the Sorcerer on the other side of the field?
Well, he's... Ooh, yeah, I'm going to put Delightful Agonies on the Derodeo.
Nice,
So
okay.
this is on a 6. What the hell?
Your psychic faces are bunk, mate. Okay.
Okay.
Let's just move on from this. Let's just pretend this didn't happen, all right?
Yep, it's a 6.
Let's just pretend it didn't happen. Let's move into the shooting phase. Would that cheat you up a bit? Would that cheat you up? Because you get to fire lots of guns. Okay, right. Let's do the excruciator cannon, shall we? So bad.
Right, okay. So this is the shots from the excruciator cannon.
Going into the Rhino or the Mauler Fiend?
I'm going to go for the Rhino.
Okay.
2d3. Oh, I'm going to pay for Demon Forge.
Yep, fair enough.
So
okay.
that's another command point, so I'm down to 3 now.
Okay. Okay, so 4 shots coming in, hitting on 4s.
And re-rolling everything.
Nice. Nice.
Right, so strength 8.
Okay, strength 8 coming in against toughness.
Re-rolling.
Ooh. Oh, dearie me. Okay.
Well, that made up for my psychic phase a bit.
Okay, so AEP minus?
-2.
Okay, so 5 up saves here. Hey. Made 2, failed 2, so this is 2d3 coming in against the Rhino for 2 damage. Ooh, okay, right, so that's fine, that's fine. Okay, right, so 2 damage on the Rhino. Anything else to shoot? No. He's beside himself. He's beside himself.
Yeah, no, that is my turn.
Okay, but you score 3 victory points. 3 victory points on that. Yeah!
This quiet offends, Slanesh.
Emperor's Children turn 1 movement is over very quick for me, seeing as I've only got 3 units on the table. I've got the Mauler Fiend, who advanced up a mighty 5 through the ruins here and ready to sort of pick a target for turn 2 if he survives. Then we've got the Demon Prince, who moved over here. The Rhino advanced a mighty 6, did not recover a wound at the beginning of his turn, but is still lining up there. We're going to go into the Psychic phase now, and I'm just going to try and cast Warp Time on myself with the Demon Prince. So I need a 6 in order to get this to go off, and it goes off. Not on that one. Okay, I'm just going to get another dice. Ooh, going to need a big one for this. Hey, there we go, classic. Warp Time goes off, which means that I basically get a free extra movement. So what I'm going to do is just snuffle the guy up here so that he's capturing that objective for me, but also gets a lookout serve from the Rhino. Very useful indeed. That's the only psychic power that I can cast. I only can cast 1. I've got absolutely no shooting whatsoever apart from the combi bolter, but I already advanced, so I can't do that. So that is the end of my turn. I don't think I'm going to do the turn 1 charge. I'm going to... yeah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Right, that's the end of my turn. Moving into Alpha Legion, turn 2.
The gods of chaos favor me.
At the beginning of turn 2, we rolled the dice and number 6 came up, which means that we remove objective 6 from the battlefield. That means there's all to play for on that side of the battlefield instead. Right, let's go to the movement phase. Alpha Legion turn 2 movement is over. Beanie, tell us what you have done.
So because that objective disappeared, we knew that was going to happen. So with the Alpha Legion, we know everything's going to happen.
Obviously.
So we did a bit of an advance up here. Not as far as I would have liked. I'd have liked more than a 2 on my advance to try and take that objective so I can move the Derodeo around. But I've decided that I'm going to leave these guys here because your Mauler Fiend has to come this way now because there's no objective over there.
Very
true. So I'm going to shoot the crap out of him and see how he feels about it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Didn't want to move the Sorcerer because it would just be asking you to munch.
Sure.
Right, over to here. Cultists doing what they do best, chilling on the objective, partying hard. I brought in my strategic reserve guy here so he can cap this objective for me while he can. Might be risky for you dropping down, but if you want to drop boys down to deal with a single Greater Possessed, you do. And I've run these guys up ready because they want to scrap.
Indeed, indeed. It looks like there's going to be a big fight going on down there, which I cannot wait. So, that's the movement phase. Are we going to start with some smites to really boil the brain from this guy, or are we going to do some other malefic powers?
Please continue.
No, I'm
not going to say anything until you run out of saliva.
I'm kidding. Oh, I will never run out of saliva, mate.
Okay, yeah, so I can start with Smite onto your Demon Prince.
Okay, right.
Yes, you went off!
I'm going to try and deny it, obviously, because he can deny one. I love that. If I get this now, that would be delicious. Okay, right. So we're looking for a. What did you get? 60. It's unfortunately been blocked by my mighty psychic helmet. Helmet.
Sure, you are. This was my plan all along.
Is it?
So it's time for Curse Death.
I
on
see.
On a 7.
Yeah, it goes off. He made a psychic power. Yes.
Psychic.
So that means that everyone around him now has a 4-up save, yeah?
Yep. So if he can get in there on the charge as well, then it means that he can provide some serious cover.
Indeed, he can. Cool. Okay. Very successful. And anything over that side?
I'm going to cast Prescience.
Which I think is a 7.
Something.
I want to say it's a 7.
It's a 7.
Cool.
So we'll do it by you.
Sure. Nice.
Okay, so I've got Prescience off on my Derodeo.
So what that means for those at home is that it gets a +1 to its hit and the shooting phase. That means this will be hitting on 2s, I believe, instead of 3s. And that is not bad when that is his big target there. I will get benefit of cover, though, which might amount to something because of Tempest. Rock on, bro!
Right,
So let's go into the shooting phase, shall we?
I could put Delightful... Is there any need? Are you going to be... Yeah, you could get there in time. So I'm going to put Delightful Agonies on him as well.
Sure thing.
This is a 6.
Ooh, it goes off again. Look at this.
That's 3 9s.
Oh, that's...
3 9s after 3 4s.
Oh, there's some foul play at work. Well, from both teams, to be fair. Right, so that is your psychic phase. Very nicely done, mate.
After this...
Very nicely done. No one's head exploded either. So, let's go into the shooting phase. Do you want to kick things off with the big boy?
No.
Or do you want to work up to it? Okay.
I'm building. Yeah.
Okay, so Demon Forge has gone off on this guy, so re-rolling all hits and wounds. Who is he shooting at with his Excruciator cannons?
Oh, I think he can only hit the Rhino.
He can at the moment,
Which
yes.
Is fine.
But 2 shots.
Whoop, whoop.
Don't worry, just
Re-rolling.
It's fine. 2 hits, 2 big hits. There we go.
3s, re-rolling.
There we go.
Minus 2.
Right, okay, and no plus to the thing there, so this will be 5 ups then. Ooh, Ooh, does not make either of them. That is 4, 3, 4 damage. Whoa, bro. Okay, so take that one off, and we move that one down to 4. Not bad at all, mate. Not bad at all. Okay, what other shooting you got? So the Chaos Cultists are firing their auto guns down into the Rhino. Hitting on? 4s, I believe.
Right. I'd say about half.
You're in the imprint, so you're all right to go out.
Yeah, of course. Right, so that'll be 10 shots.
10 shots.
Give me...
Hitting on 4s. I wish I'd remembered to do smoke launchers. Oh, yeah.
Right, here we go.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. Not bad, boys.
Not bad at all, actually.
Pretty proud of them. But wounded on 6s.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I got that roll.
Here we go. 2 wounds. Now, you are far enough away for me to get the benefit of light cover as well because of the Tempest. So these are 2 up saves. And he makes them both.
Fair enough.
Okay, so Deradeo time. Have you warmed up enough?
Yes, I have.
Okay, here we go. So the Deradeo's coming in. This guy has got some meaty weapons.
Thank you, GW, for sending us this book, which
Yeah.
we used for 3 dreadnoughts. Okay, so let's start off with his Aeos missile launcher. So it's 3d3 shots.
Okay.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So only 4 shots there.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Hitting on 2s.
Yeah, hitting on 2s.
Okay, nice. Spicy.
Strength 6, so it'll be 5s to wound.
Whoa! Wounds. Okay, and any minuses to it?
-1.
Okay, so this will be minus none then because of the...
Cover thing.
Okay, so 4 3-up saves. Here we go. He fails 1, so how much damage is it?
Only 1 to start with.
Okay, so I'll keep a record of this because I don't know the Morphines thing, so I've got taken 1 damage so far. Okay. Next up, the big cannons.
8 shots.
Okay, 8 shots coming in. Hitting on 2s.
Thanks, 1s.
Classic. Strength?
Strength 7.
Ooh, so this will be 4s.
Oh, I should have done vet. Oops.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well,
Nice.
like that, I didn't need
That's
to.
really good.
Right, so that is 5 at -2.
So 5 4-ups. And how much damage is this a piece?
2.
Oh, meow. Okay, so he's failed a lot there. So that is 3 failed. Do I want to CP? I'm going to CP 1 of them. Cool, right, so that's only 4 damage that he takes there. So he's taken 5 in total.
And now it'll be 6 shots from the heavy bolter.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Hit on 2s.
Nice.
5 hits. Wounding on 5s.
Man, your conversions of the wounds have been very good recently.
They have, yeah.
AP minus?
-1, so the no minus.
So
because
3 up saves, and he fails another 2. How much?
4 damage.
Oh, deepest.
He's taken 9.
Yeah, he's taken 9 damage in total. That has pretty much crippled him. So that is not good. That's not good at all. But that was an amazing round of shooting from him. I will tally up how much he's got right now. My poor, beautiful boy, what have they done to you? He's down to 3 wounds now. That was a very good round of shooting from the Deradeo. But now we are looking at... Are you doing some charges, or are you doing some more shooting?
I think I'm just checking to see if there's any cheeky grenades.
Whoa! Are you looking to try and throw some crack from these guys, are you?
Yeah. It's only going to be it's a single shot on a 3.
A single bolt pistol coming in against the Rhino. It's a big miss.
Big miss.
Totally worth it.
Shut up.
Okay, is it charge time? Is it time?
It is charge time.
Okay, cool. Right, so do you want to make your rolls? And then we'll have a little funky showdown?
Yeah.
This is going to be nasty, man. Okay. Roll your dice and let's see what you got.
Okay, so the Great Possessed into your Demon Prince.
Into the Demon Prince. Okay, cool. He is probably very in there. Yep.
Then the Sorcerer is going to do the same.
Okay.
Sorry, the Master of Possession is also going to go for him.
Okay.
On a 7.
Maybe we'll keep a note of that.
Yeah, we'll keep... Well, no, we need to check now.
Oh, yeah, because you've got to...
re-roll.
Sure. So, Beanie's command pointing that to try and get the 8. The spicy 8. It is a double one. No, okay.
Right, so he's not going in.
Okay.
Right, and now the Venom Crawler is also going into your Demon Prince.
Okay, all of them into the Demon Prince. Not with that, and you've CP'd it, so yes, he is stuck in the water. It's just the Great Possessed who made it in. It's a showdown. He's like, Papa? It's like, I'm not your dad. Get away from me, you freak. Okay, so it is Greater Possessed versus Demon Prince, the showdown we've all been waiting for.
Okay, so I'm going to spend that 1 command point now on Veterans of the Long War.
So Beanie is paying 1 CP for Veterans of the Long War, which means that he'll get +1 to his wound.
Yeah.
So how many attacks does this Greater Possessed have? How
6.
great is he? 6 attacks, hitting on 2s?
Hitting on 2s.
Of course he is. The cheeky wee devil.
Right.
Strength?
So he is strength 6 with his own locus of power, so he's going to be And he's toughness.
So it's 3. You'll be wounding on 3s then. Wounding on 3s. Ooh, 3 wounds coming in.
-2.
So this will be straight demonic then, won't it?
Yep, 3 fires.
He's made all of them.
Oh, the Slanesh hates.
Okay, right.
Damn you, Slanesh!
I'm going to find out how much attacks he gets back. We're back. This is how many attacks my glorious warlord has. He gets to reroll all hits and wounds, so he's hitting on 2s. They are all hits. We are now looking at strength. What's his toughness of your boy?
5. So it'd be 3.
It'd be 3s. Re-rolling. Re-roll them. Oh, 2. Okay, so we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wounds coming in at -2. So this will be flat demonic saves.
Yep. 5 up, sadly, because of no cursed earth.
Here we go. And that is all failed. So that is the Greater Possessed gone.
Absolutely dead.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm going to consolidate just a wee bit there, just to make my intentions very clear for turn 2. Right, so that is the end of Alpha Legion turn 2. Let's move into Emperor's Children turn 2. And at the end of that round, Beanie gets 1, 2, 3 victory points, and he's contesting me on this one here. So 3 VP to Bean. Nice.
Things shall get loud now.
Emperor's Children turn 2 is over. The Mauler Fiend has regained 1 wound, and that's allowed him to advance a little bit further. So now he is still a whopping distance away for a charge, but there might be some sneaky stratagems we can use to help him out there. The Obliterators have finally dropped in. I say finally, it's only turn 2, to capture that objective and also eye up some very meaty targets over here. And then we've got this Chaos Sorcerer in Terminator armor who's come down to take a look at his waifu there. He's just admiring it, but also it puts him in range to do a lot of psychic powers for all of the forces that are here. The poor old Rhino's just staying put. It doesn't really know what to do apart from just unload the boys there that are hopefully going to be putting in some very brutal frequencies into that thing's face. The Demon Prince has moved up. That's it for my movement phase right there. So let's move into the psychic phase, and we'll start off with just a wee cheeky smite from this Demon Prince into your Master Possession. So here we go. It goes off on a 10. Are you going to choose to try and deny that?
No.
Okay, so we're looking for D3 mortal wounds. For 3 mortal wounds.
Down to 1.
Okay. And then the Sorcerer in Terminator armor here is going to cast Prescience over here onto the Obliterators, because why wouldn't he? This goes off on a 7. And it goes off on an 8.
I will try to deny that with him.
Okay. It goes off on a 7. Okay, right. So they have Prescience there, which is very, very useful. And then I guess the only other thing that he's going to try and do is cast a smite, and the closest target is going to have to be down into the Venom Crawler there. So it'll be on a 6. Which is a 12, so that is a perils, but it is a super smite this time. Okay, right, so I don't fancy re-rolling that. I think I'm just going to take the damage. So he takes 1 mortal wound for that. I think that was probably not bad. And he deals 4 mortal wounds. Not bad at all against the Venom Crawler. Not bad at all. Pretty successful psychic phase, that. So going to move into some shooting phase, and I wonder where we shall start. So, we're going to start with the Obliterators, who have a pretty funky weapon called Flesh Metal Guns. And what you do is you roll 3d3s, and this determines the strength bonus, the AP bonus, and the damage characteristics. And you do that before you select your target. So let's just see what they're rolling with today. So the first thing is, it is, a strength 9.
Nice start.
AP minus 3. Damage 3. Okay, so they literally have the best outcome here. I am going to pour that into the Deradeo.
I'm going to do Smoke Screen.
You have to do it in your turn instead of shooting, don't you?
No,
Smoke Screen is...
No, it's now a strat.
But that's only going to the Space Marines. We haven't been updated yet.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, poo.
So they're hitting... they would be hitting on 2s, but because I am more than 12 inches away, they'll be hitting on 3s. So we're putting 18 shots into them.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, we'll be right back. So before we begin, I'm paying another CP to do Veterans of the Long War as well, which means that these will be hitting on 3, wounding on 2s. And it obviously goes forward till the end of the round if I want to do Endless Cacophony for another target. Okay, so hitting on 3s. We'll take them. That was really good. Oh, yeah, some very good shooting there, boys. Okay, so wounding on 2s. Come on, pick it up with your hands. When you want 2s, get rid of that one. Okay, Beanie Boy, that is a lot of wounds. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 at -3.
Okay,
so 14 5-ups?
Yes, there's going to be 14 5-ups.
Here we go.
This is not going to go well. Luckily, I got the Delightful Agonies. That went alright.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, so if we take so they were saved. So
okay.
I managed to save 8.
And then these are 2 damage a pop, aren't they?
I saved 6.
Okay.
So it's...
Because these would be 3, but you get Duty Eternal, so it reduces damage down to 1. By 1, sorry.
So that's 16 wounds there, so we would definitely be dead.
Yep, but he has Delightful Agonies.
Yeah, but a mulling, should I... Oh, I haven't got a CP. Oh, I've got 1 CP.
You've got 1 CP. Is it enough to kill him, save him if you make one of the saves? Is that what you're thinking?
Well, he has 12 wounds. So right now, I need to save like 5 Delightful Agonies for this to not go hard.
Yep.
So if I could save another one here, then that would take 2 off my need.
That's true.
So...
Okay, here we go.
Nope.
Okay, so this is 16 5-up saves that we have to make. Yep, okay, here we go. 5-up saves. Nice.
So I made...
Enough to save?
I think so. So I made 7 of them.
Nice.
So he has lost 8, 9 wounds.
Nice, so 9 wounds on the Derodeo. Not bad at all, and he's heavily bracketed now, right? Okay, cool beans. Right, so, but before
he's on weapon skill 5.
Yes, okay, I'm going to leave him be then, because I'm not actually that worried about him anymore, and I'm going to spend 2 CP to do Endless Cacophony, and I'm going to turn their direction, and they're going to fire at the Venom Crawler instead. Round 2, brother. So here we go. I re-rolled the Flesh Metal Guns, so you've got to do that every time you use them. So that is Strength 8, AP -1, and 2 damage, and they're all going into the Venom Crawler over there. It's -1 to hit again, but +1 because of prescience, so these will be hitting on 3s, yada, yada, yada. I'll come back when we've done all the big rolls. So after all of that, we managed to get 10 wounds through. Beanie's looking for a 4-up save, correct? Or is it a 5-up, a 4-up save? And these are 2 damage a pop. Here we go. So that is... Yep, so he's dead. Does he explode, though, with the soul-rending explosion?
5. Sorry, boys. No.
He does not explode, so that is the Venom Crawler out of action. Right, there we go. Right, okay, so we're moving on to the Noise Marines now, who are going to be firing all of their sonic blasters up into the cultists that are hiding out into the ruins. Then the Blast Master is also going to follow suit and fire its Assault D6 shots into them as well. And then these 5 bolt pistols are going into the Master of Possession that is in front of them. So let's first see. These, to the cultists, they don't gain the traits of the Alpha Legion, so these actually are just hitting on 3s. Okay, so hitting on 3s, but you do get light cover. It's hitting on 3s. We move them out.
Aren't you shooting into a...
So it'd be -1. So I'm only taking the 4s there, so I've moved them out. So these are Strength 4 versus Toughness 3. Okay, so 3s to wound. Oh, they're all wounds, and you don't get the benefit of cover because they're sonic weaponry. So this is just 1, 2, 3, 6 coming in at whatever save they've got. So only one of them saved there because they only have a 6-up save. So we'll remove some cultists and then follow up with this many shots from the Blast Master that's coming in. So for 4 shots coming in, this is hitting on 4s again because shooting into the terrain. Ooh, only two hits this time round. Oh, re-roll the 1s because he's next to the Demon Prince. And it goes straight into a 1. Cool, always good. This will be wounding on 3s as well. 1 wound coming in at -1, so I don't think they'll get a save from this, so that's just another one dead. Nice, okay. And then 5 bolt pistol shots coming in against the Master of Possessions that's right in front of us here. Hit on 3s. Re-roll that 1. Cool, so we got 4 hits. Strength 4 versus Toughness 4, so 4s to wound. Oh, no wounds. Absolutely 0 wounds against the Master of Possession. Damn. Combi Bolter from the Rhino again.
He's within 12 as well, so it'll be 4 shots.
Oh, 4 shots. Oh, nice. Okay, I was hitting on 3s.
No, he's on bracket.
Oh, he'll be hitting on 6s then, which will just be that one there. So Strength 4 versus Toughness 4. It's a wound. Will this kill the Master of Possession?
I really hope not.
It doesn't. Oh, he survived. He survived. Okay, so that is all of my shooting. There's nothing else to go. So what we're going to do now is just measure up some charges and see what we've got. Okay, so we're here in the charge phase. The Demon Prince is going to charge against this bastard Master of Possessions. Does he get in? He does with a 10.
Nah.
nah.
Nowhere near.
So we'll sort him out later. He's going to try and move around the rock there. And then this is going to be an interesting charge. Beanie and I were just discussing this off camera. The Mauler Fiend is 10 inches away from these Chaos Space Marines. Now, in order to get there, he'd obviously need a 10-inch charge. But he's got difficult terrain to go over, which means he needs a 12-inch charge. Now, the plan is to go for the charge anyway. Because if I roll a 6 on either of these two dice, I can pay 1 CP for a strategy called Honour the Prince, which turns another dice roll into 6, making the 12-inch charge. So we might as well do it. So I'm going to pay 1 CP to do that. Yeah, so here we go. Whee! He's got a 6. I'm paying the CP to turn that into another 6. So we have a 12-inch charge, and that means the Mauler Fiend is in. Here we are, the Royal Rumble. It's the Demon Prince versus the Master of Possession, hitting on 2s, re-rolling the ones for himself.
This is a Royal Rumble. You're Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I'm like Jerry the King.
You're Scotty Too Hotty.
Yeah, just Scotty Too Hotty.
Oh, I'll re-roll that one as well. Awesome. Okay, so that's all hits. These will be wounding on 2, 3s, re-rolling. Yep. Okay, so we've got 2 re-rolls to make here. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds coming in at -2. So this will be his 5-up Demonkin.
You ready to see something special?
God, yeah, always. That was
bad.
Yeah, it wasn't actually
pretty special, but he's dead.
So he is out of there. Okay, so the Mauler Fiend is taking on these Chaos Space Marines over here. We'll start with his big crushing fists, which are hitting on 4s, sorry. Ooh, only 1 hit on that. Probably should have paid for Demon Forge, but that is my own fault for forgetting it until right now. Wounding on 2s. It is a wound, and it is -3.
So, 6-up save for the Dark Gods.
Here we go.
Nope.
It thought about it.
It did, it really did.
And then we get 6 attacks with the Lasher Tendrils, which are also hitting on 4s. Okay, so we get 3 hits in.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. That is 2 wounds coming in at -2, I believe.
2 5-ups. Nope.
Okay, so that's another 2 gone. Okay. And that is it for them, but it is the Chaos Space Marines fight back now.
Okay, so hitting on 3s. Couple of hits. Or 3 hits.
Nice.
A Welsh couple, which is anything between 2 and 8. That's 5. Yay!
Nice.
Got a wound. -1. Take it, bitch.
Okay, so he makes it. He is fine with his demonics.
He's so cool.
Okay, and that is the end of the combat. We're just going to do some morale for the cultists.
And these guys, they lost 3.
Okay, let's do these guys here.
Right, so I need basically anything at 5 and under.
Yeah,
6 will screw me.
You're
Nope,
fine.
they're fine.
Cool. And then
these guys, on the other hand, require that one, or they will have a bit of a job.
Oh yeah, true. It's a 4, so one of them goes.
Runs.
And now we roll 3 dice, and for every 1 or 2, another one runs. So another one has gone. But he still holds that objective, which is brilliant.
Which is what I wanted.
And yeah, after the combat, the Demon Prince moved up to challenge this Greater Possessed for this control point here.
He's got to avenge his brother.
Yeah, so at the end of that turn there, I hold 1, 2, and that's it. 2 victory points for me. And so now we move in to turn 3 for the Alpha Legion. All right.
Your death means so little, brother.
So objective number 4 is disappearing from the table, which is
Again,
the one that the cultists are holding. Damn it. Okay.
Damn you, dice gods, why did you hate me?
Right, Alpha Legion turn 3. Okay, so here we are. Alpha Legion turn 3 with a thunderous, squelchy thud. The obliterators have landed here at the back end of the table, and they are eyeing up their rather neon-soaked brethren as a tasty morsel for their flesh-metal guns. Yeah. The sorcerer has moved over to try and absolutely pie off this big monster who has not been as effective as I would have liked him to be, but he is still a big threat potentially, so he's gone out to sort it out personally. And the Chaos Cultists over here have moved up because they have had enough of this guy's stuff, and they're going to shoot him right in the back like the big cowardly warriors of legend they are. And this Greater Possessed is having also none of the stuff. He is no stuff Bagwell. He is just going straight up there to attack.
He killed his brother.
I did. My brother! So he's basically going to have a big old pop against him. So that has been the movement phase. Bean, What do you want to do for psychic?
I want to successfully cast a couple of psychic spells.
Okay, so what are you going to cast first?
First, I'm going to do a smite onto him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and deny it because, yeah, I've got nothing else to...
That's a 9.
You never know, eh? It's not.
Nope.
Okay.
So,
Ooh, for 2.
wounds.
Okay, so that brings him down to 2. He is coughing and spluttering, and my little boy is not feeling too good.
and he's going to put prescience on the Daredevil.
Yeah, sure thing.
So, 7.
Ooh, it's a 6.
There's a 6. Is that worth CPing? Because that will put him onto hitting on a 4.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
It is a big difference. You are correct in those words that you just said.
Okay, are you going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, CP in it. It goes off in a 7.
7.
Nice. Very nice indeed.
Okay, so prescience lives once again on him, so he won't be pooping.
Nice.
Shooting quite so bad.
Nice.
Nice. Right, let us go into the things. First, 2 bolt pistols into the
Never forget your small arms fire. Always.
Might as well forget at that point.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Right, these guys are in rapid fire of him.
Oh, yes, here we
Hang
go.
on. They're going to shoot them.
Oh, the Colsters have changed their mind. They're attacking the noise boys.
Are you within 12?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes!
Okay, right, so these are hitting on 4s?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, me meow. Okay, that's 2 hits.
1 on
5s.
5s. 1 wound, no minus.
So 3s. Oh my god, they killed one. They killed a noise boy, but in classic terms, they get to make a shot before they die because of the music of the apocalypse. I'm going to kill one of the Sonic warriors just so I get 3 shots back up at them just to be like, no, you. So yeah, I get to make 3 shots as part of the Noise Marine special traits here. So hitting on 3s. That is all 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is all 3 wounds. So that is 3 6-ups you've got to make on these guys here. And he makes 1, so he kills the unit that shot at them in retaliation. Yay! Okay, that's got to be one of the rare occasions where an opponent loses more people in the shooting phase. Anyway, right. Okay, so is it the Obliterator's turn now? Is it time? Have they warmed up their flesh metal guns? Or is it the Daredeo who's going to soften up the target?
Well, no, we're going to start with the flash metal guns.
Okay, so roll your 3d3s then, brother. So this is strength. Ooh, strength 9, big one. AP minus 3.
Minus 3.
1 damage. And you got no CP because
I hate the world.
Yes,
so much.
okay.
All of its things.
Okay. Whew. Okay, right, so we're looking at 12 shots, hitting on 3s, going into, I assume, the Obliterators?
You are correct.
I am correct.
Here we are.
12 shots, coming in, hitting on 3s. Don't even look at them. Don't even look at them. Just take them out. Just take them out. Just take them out. Just take them out. Just bottle up those feelings. Just bottle them up. But these are wounding on 2s.
3s. 9 versus 5.
Oh, I thought they were 4. Okay. Okay, so it's 3. 3 wounds coming in at minus 3, so this will be on their demonic saves. There we go. Ooh, so he takes 2 wounds. Brings them down. 2 wounds on 1 Obliterator. Okay, right. The Daredeo is just going to step up. Pretend it didn't happen. Pretend it didn't happen, man. Just pretend it didn't happen. Guys.
That was amazing.
Oh, right,
okay, so he is now going to put everything into them because... Well,
he's got to, yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with a heavy bolter.
Sure.
So it's going to be 6 shots hitting on 4s.
Okay.
3 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Moving on. Just move on. Just move on.
Right, so 3d3 for this gun.
Okay. Okay.
So that's 5. Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s.
Okay. Okay. Next gun. Just go to the next gun. It's fine.
People, if you're wondering why I'm so calm right now, it's because
seething with rage.
I'm seething with rage. Right, so 4s.
Okay, that's better. This is the heavy bolter, isn't it?
No, this is the biggest gun.
Oh, the biggest gun.
So this is 3s.
Okay. So coming in at minus
2.
Okay, so 4 ups then. Oh, felled them all. How much damage is it going to be just before I...
2, 4, 6. 6 damage.
Okay, so 2 Obliterators die. Do I think it's... I'm going to CP this one. Yes, because I'll get 1 back. I'm going to CP it. Oh, that is a bad miss. So that is 2 obliterators down. That has changed quite dramatically right there.
I really feel for 2 obliterators and a Derodeo I should have.
Yeah, that's very true. Right, still holding on just. Ooh. Right, anything else to shoot?
No.
Okay, right, in that case then, charge phase, and the Sorcerer is charging in against the Mauler Fiend. He is so in there. And then the Greater Possessed.
Over there.
Okay. He is very in there as well. Now, who are you going to fight with? Because obviously with my amazing ability as Emperor's Children, even though you've charged with 2 units, I will be able to interrupt with one of them and fight first on one of the battles. So which one would you like to kill first? Okay, so 6 attacks coming in against my Demon Prince. And on 2s. Nice.
Shame death of the False Emperor isn't here. Right,
wounding on.
5. Oh, no. He's tough for 6, isn't he? Mm-hmm. So it'll be 4s.
Okay, so 2 wounds coming in at minus. 2. Demonics. Made 1, failed 1. Takes 3 damage. Ooh, that puts him down to a hefty 5 wounds.
Hitting on 3s.
So the Sorcerer is coming in with his big boy stave, and he's hitting on
3s.
Okay, so 3 hits. Strength 8 versus toughness 7, so wounding on 3s. Any rerolls? No. Okay, so 1 wound, and it is minus. Okay, so this will be a 4-up save then. It's a 6. He has survived the onslaught. I'm going to fight with the Mauler Fiend first, I think, because I don't want those Chaos Space Marines accidentally killing me. So I'm just going to check the thing, because he's been bracketed down. So
it's fucking snowing.
Oh, it actually is snowing. Hey, they said it wasn't going to... We didn't believe it was going to happen, but it is. Okay, so the Mauler Fiend is going to attack next. He's going to dedicate 2 of his Mauler Fists to the Sorcerer Supreme. And then he's going to do 6 Lasher attacks, 4 of which are going to go into the boys and another 2 going into the Sorcerer. Okay, so hitting on 4s with his big fisties. That is both missed, so that is not great. Okay, and then we're going to do into the 4 Lasher Tendrils into the boys. Oh my god, there's only 1 hit there for Strength 4, wounding on 4s. It's a wound, minus 2. Okay, so he takes out 1 of the boys, and the final 2 Lasher attacks going in against the Sorcerer. It's 2 hits. It's 1 wound.
Minus 1.
Minus 2 for the Lasher Tendrils.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. So 4.
Oh, he's withstood the damage. Oh, okay, right. And then it's just the combat over there.
Well, it's his fight back.
Oh, yeah, he fights back, yep.
He will have 3 attacks. There's no hateful assault.
Yep.
Right, 3s.
Ooh, he's angry.
5s. 1 wound.
AP minus 1. 4 ups. It's a 2, so he takes another wound. He's down to 1 wound. He's down to 1 wound. My boy! Okay, right, and now we move over to the Demon Prince. Okay, with the Malefic Talons, we are hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1s for himself. Fantastic. All hits, wounding on 3s, rerolling. Oh, there's a few rerolls to be made there. If you wonder why I'm rerolling, guys, my relic allows me to do all that. It's pretty bonkers. We are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wounds coming in at minus 2 apiece.
Yeah, that's 4. He's dead.
Okay, so the Greater Possessed has been knocked off that objective as well. So that is the end of the fight phase. There's no morale to take because Beanie didn't lose enough there, and I haven't got any signals. Yeah, and the Obliterators haven't lost enough to take a morale test for that. So at the end of that round, Beanie controls 1 point for his objectives there. So Emperor's Children, turn 3.
Can you hear us over this noise?
Emperor's Children, turn 3. The Rhino has moved up to claim that objective over here. The Demon Prince is staying put because it actually is earning... It's doing me a lot more good here, staying here. I know it's very cowardly. The Noise Boys have moved around the corner to unleash some sonic frequencies at these boys here. Obliterator is standing firm because that's all he can do. Because, I mean, look at him. He's a pudgy little bastard. And the Mauler Fiend has dropped out of combat because it actually serves me better to potentially shoot at some other targets later on. Stop calling me a coward. Okay, so we're going to move into the psychic phase now. The only thing I can cast is going to be smite down onto the Deradeo. Let's see if it goes off. Oh, but it might get obviously denied. It goes off in a 7.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to deny.
Oh, it does deny. Nice. Okay. Okay, right. God damn it, my psychic powers weren't strong enough. In that case, then, I'm going to try and put prescience onto the obliterator over here. 7. Oh, it does not go off, and I'm not prepared to spend a CP. So that was a pretty lackluster experience there. Nothing else to do really with that, so that's the end of the psychic phase. Let's move into the shooting phase. I'm starting with my 1 obliterator. He gets 6 shots, and we rolled off camera. He is strength 8, minus 2 AP, 2 damage flat, and he's going to target the Deradeo, because I feel like I need to remove him now. Even though I have a very pressing obliterator problem on my own turf, I just think I've got to make as much use of him as possible before he eventually gets wiped out by those boys there. So 6 shots coming in, hitting on 4s though, because of the fact that I'm over 12 inches away for the Alpha Legion. So let's see what we do. We get 3 hits off there, not too bad. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds coming in at minus 2.
On him, yeah?
On the Deradeo, yeah.
This will be on 4s. Actually, I think you'll be on
no, 5s, I think.
Yep.
Cool, so this is a 5-up save. Okay, so both failed. No CP to do that. So does he explode? He does not explode. But the Deradeo is finally down. I'm going to spend 2 CP, as per usual, and let's go company. That's my Triple H impersonation. Did you think it was all right? Yeah. 6 shots coming in. Okay, so I'm going to roll my 3 flesh metal guns first to see. It is strength 9. It is AP minus 2. And it is damage. Ooh, damage 1. Damage 1.
Who are you shooting?
Well, that's the thing. Originally, I was going to shoot the Obliterator, boys, but that damage 1 thing has put me reet off. So instead, I'm going to... Ooh, actually, thinking about it, I'm probably not going to kill your Warlord for only damage 1. You know what? Screw it. Going into your Warlord, into your Sorcerer, hitting on 4s. Okay, so that is 4 hits. It is strength 9, so it'll be wounding on 2s. Oh, that's some big Slaneshi love there. Okay, so that is 4 coming in at minus 2.
Okay, so it'll be on 4s.
Damn it. Okay, so he takes 1 wound. And that is all she wrote for the Obliterators and for my CP. I'm going to do some measuring.
This guy's got a combi bolter.
He do indeed.
And his closest target would be the Warlord.
Go on then, he's going to fire his 2 combi bolters, and then I'll do some noise boys over there. 4 shots, is it?
Yes,
Cheap.
rapid fire 2, and it's always auto discipline for 2 minutes.
Cheapers creepers.
I'm telling you these things.
You do. Are we within 12 inches? Because that'll be either a hit or a miss, won't it? Well, let's measure.
12 there.
Yeah, let's have a wee measure. Makes all the difference at this point in the game. Oh, it's outside, so unfortunately that does not count. Okay, so these are wounding on 4s. There's 2 wounds coming in at AP 0.
Okay, 2 ups.
Completely past it. Right, we're going to move on to the noise boys now, which are going to shoot their 2 remaining sonic frequency cannons into the Obliterators over here, because I think that's all they can really do. And we'll fire the Blastmaster, the heavy variant, in there as well, which
Single
I'll...
frequency.
Yeah! Okay, so... God damn, that took it out of me, that did. Okay, so these will be hitting on 4s going into this terrain here. Okay. These will be wounding on 5s.
Yes.
1 wound coming in. No AP, but no bonus to your cover save. So 2 ups. Nothing. And then the Blastmaster single variancy. Is it a D3 or is it D4? D6. I'm just going to check. 2 shots coming in. Hitting on 4s. Both miss. Righteous.
Rock and roll, baby.
Single frequency in my ass. Okay, so that is it for the shooting phase. There's no charges to be made, so that is the end of my turn. I score 1, 2, 3 victory points for holding those objectives as we move into Alpha Legion turn 4, and we roll a dice to see which objective gets taken away.
You will die in agony for that.
So at the beginning of Alpha Legion turn 4, we rolled a dice and we removed this objective, number 5 here, which means I've lost one of my precious objective points. God damn it. Okay, so here we are at the end of the movement phase. Beanie, tell us what you've done.
So, he is going over to there to get that objective, because I really need to grab a couple of points, because I got a bit screwed over losing both my objectives.
Yep.
Yeah, I moved the obliterators up, because they are hopefully going to be able to shamble through that wall next turn and take that objective if it still lives.
Yep.
And big boy here has moved up. He is looking at, it's about a 9-inch charge, maybe 10, to get him to there.
Sure.
So, because I'm kind of hoping I'll buy him off with a smite.
You can hope, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, so shall we go into the psychic territory? Okay, right, so we are rolling for a smite first. Here we go. Oh, I said 9. I'm gonna have to try and deny it. It is a failure of catastrophic performance. So it's 3, so that means he is dead. But does he explode? Oh, I saw the logo pop up there. He does not explode. The Mauler Fiend is down. He lasted so long.
He really did.
Okay.
Right. So this guy is now going... Oh, any other psychic powers? Yeah, I'm going to put Delightful Agonies on himself.
Makes...
This on 6.
Yep, nice. Goes off.
Delightful.
Oh, that's right nice, that's
lovely.
That's right nice. Okay, then. So what are you going to shoot, then?
Right, so he's going to put his bolt gun, his shot up there.
Sure thing.
3. No.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, right, so...
It's time for the obliterators to choose their targets. Now, as you were saying, you want to get a big charge off against this guy. Are you going to risk shooting him off the objective so that you don't have to deal with any return fire? Or are you going to shoot the noise boys so that they don't cause a problem later on for you?
Well, I'm kind of feeling it's death or glory, so I kind of want to make the charge because it would be fun.
Cool, that sounds good.
So, yeah, I might put everything... Well, actually, I'm going to put everything into your sorcerer.
Oh, the obliterator's going up into the sorcerer, yeah.
Actually, he's not doing anything.
Well, he could technically smite your boy off, and if he takes you away off of that objective, then that's much less points. Like, tactically, that's not a bad shout going for the sorcerer. So let's see what the flesh metal guns I've got in store for you.
Look.
So the first one is...
7.
Ooh, strength 7, okay.
-1.
Nice. 1 damage. Oh, dude. Ooh. 12. Ooh. 12. Ooh. Okay, so the obliterators are changing tactic. They're not going up into the Terminator. They're going into the noise boys down here. Remember our toughness 5 because of the combat elixirs. So this is hitting on 3s. Nice. Big hits. Wounding on 3. What's strength
7.
for this? Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, but only -1.
Yeah, only -1.
How many is that?
5.
So 5 4-up saves to make. Okay, so 3 die, but because of the music of the apocalypse, I'm going to choose 2 of them to be the last 2 Sonic Marines, and I'm going to get rid of the Blast Master as well, I think. So I'm just going to do that shooting off camera. I'll tell you if anything happens. Okay, so the obliterators managed to take out 3 of the Noise Marines. I decided to use the Sonic Blasters for their music of the apocalypse, and didn't do any damage, unfortunately, but at least they bloody tried. So now it is in time for the charge phase, correct?
Yes,
it's the charge phase, brother. Let's do it. Let's go. Is it shamble time?
Man, they can get in on like a 7.
Ooh. It's not touching the base yet. Yeah, there we go.
8.
Cool. So an 8-inch charge for them, and then a heroic charge for him if it doesn't work, yeah?
Yeah. So 8.
Ooh.
I'm going to CP that.
Okay.
Or should I save it for him? I'm going to save the big CP
for
him.
banter or glory.
Yeah, I'm going to save the CP for him.
Okay, he needs this Sorcerer Supreme needs a whopping 10-inch or 9-inch charge.
Yeah.
We'll say 9 for the banter. Here we go. It's a CP.
Well, that was really anticlimactic.
Right, well, that's the end of the turn there. Beanie scores 1 victory point for holding that objective over there, and that is it. Emperor's Children, turn 4. Let's get it on. Did some morale for the Noise Marines, and they did not run. They rolled a 1, so they stand firm. Yeah.
Our sound cannot be denied.
Okay, so movement was pretty easy for me. Just the Noise Boys moved around the corner to help support the Obliterator. The Rhino has stayed still, and the Demon Prince has moved up his full movement characteristic to get over there. We now move into the Psychic phase, and I'm going to try and smite the Sorcerer Supreme. Actually, probably going to have to go a little bit...
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't see it.
There we go, now we can see, right. So there he's going to try and smite his brains out down there with a 7.
So I will try it tonight.
Okay.
Okay. Nope.
For D3. There's the 3.
Ah, he's got Delightful Agonies.
Delightful Agonies coming in. He has died. He has had his mind exploded by the Terminator guy, because he was getting too close to his waifu. That was the problem. And then the Demon Prince, I'm just going to have to measure, because he might be in smite range, or he might try and do warp time to get up there. Now, originally I had a plan to do warp time on him and then try and move him up there to try and do another Honour the Prince charge, but instead I'm going to try a smite on a 6. Oh, hey, there's a 5. Oh, come on, man. Use your brain. There we go. It is a 10, which is not a super smite. He is dead, though. Right, so that's him out of there. And it's just the Obliterators left. We're going to roll for the flesh metal guns of my Obliterator and see what we can do. So it is strength 7. Ooh, that does make a difference. AP minus 3. Damage 3. Okay. So we are going to pay 1 CP to do Veterans of the Long War.
Good.
Remembered it this time. Yeah. And I am within 12 inches now because you've moved in there, so I don't have to take a minus, although you are in that ruin, so I do take a minus. Okay, so it's 4 to hit. That is 4 hits. Wounding on... Ooh, 3s. Yep. Okay, 3 wounds coming in at -3, so it'll be there 5 ups?
Yep.
Okay, that is 6 wounds coming in. And... bolt pistols coming in, hitting on 4s. That is 2 hits, wounding on 5s. 1 wound coming in, no minus. Completely fine. Okay, so that is the end of the shooting phase. I'm not going to charge. I don't think it's worth it. Make you come to me. I'm
probably going to consider as I have a single Obliterator left on the board.
Okay, yeah, so at the end of that turn I get 1, 2... only 2 victory points there, but that does just eke me ahead, I think, anyway.
So I'm on 8. You're on 8. We're drawing.
Oh, is it drawing?
But
I was, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I can be involved in this game anymore.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So,
it's a win.
So that has been a win for the Emperor's Children. That was our 1,000 points battle. Emperor's Children versus Alpha Legion. Let us know what you think about it down in the comments section below. Thank you so much to GameMat.eu for sending us all of this wonderful terrain that you see here, especially these lovely ruins. Aren't they so sexy? And if you want to see more crazy battles with half-painted armies by Jules, then stay tuned for Live and Let's Dice battle reports every single Monday, except when I forget or I'm slightly too busy. Also known as the Monday Night War, which is set in the one and only Brobnar. We'll see you soon, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.